Today I will explain to you how you add new site so you can start scheduling your employees against these sites. In addition, I will show you how you can define the geofencing for the site that will restrict where your employees can clock in and out from. So, first click on Site menu option. The system will then display a list of already created and defined sites in the system. Click on New Site button. The system will open a new empty page. Start adding the site details. For the client field, note that every site in WorkTimeManager must belong to a client. If you have your own company site that does not belong to an external client, then just select the first entry where it says internal site, otherwise select the client that this site belongs to. For the alerts and notifications recipient field, this is where you define the name of the supervisor that will be receiving the attendance alerts and notifications. Please note that you also need to enable attendance alerts in the attendance setting page. Please refer to the online help to find more details on how to enable and configure the attendance alerts on attendance setting page. External ID is an ID or number that can be used to link WorkTimeManager with other payroll softwares. If your payroll system uses unique ID or a number such as card ID or payroll ID, enter it here to sync up the two systems. Please note that the external ID for the site must match with the site or location payroll ID in the payroll software you will be using. For attendance break time deduction. Simply, if you want the system to automatically deduct unpaid break time once employee work above certain hours, just select the hours threshold and enter the amount of break time to be deducted. Please note that break time deduction needs to be enabled on the attendance setting page also. We have another dedicated video that explains break time deductions in more details. Please make sure to watch it in order to understand how the unpaid break time works. Next, for the schedule start and end time section, if there is a default start and end time for the shifts on this site, then enter it here. The system will populate these values for you every time you create a new shift in the scheduler. Otherwise, if you have multiple shifts with multiple different start and end times on this site, then you can leave this section empty. Now define the address of the site. Please note that the address is mandatory. This is because employees can see the shift information on the ClickTime mobile app, and they will be able to click on the address, and the app will display the address on their default navigation system, which would allow employees to drive and navigate to the address right from their mobile app. Click on the View Map to see site address on map, and also to define the radius where employees can clock in and out from. Please note that minimum radius is 300 meters for any site. You increase and decrease the radius by dragging the slider to the right and left. Please consider increasing the clocking radius for such sites that have poor GPS signals, such as shopping malls and underground car parks. Once you are done defining the geofencing, click on Keep Changes and then save your record. Now you are ready, you can start scheduling your employees against this site, and also your employees can clock in and out against the site.